Right, so everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. And does it feel good to be back out here at Trafford Centre? We're back out making videos, the range is fully open and we are good to go. Today's video is all about drivers and should we be hitting them full out every time we get it out of the bag. We're going to do a test and find you the answer for that. So let's get stuck into this video now. Okay, so the question, should we be hitting driver full out every time we get it out of the bag? It's one that I get asked quite a lot, and when I talk to my lessons and people online when they're asking me questions, it always seems to be that as soon as the big dog comes out of the bag, we're trying to absolutely murder it. And is that beneficial to us? Are we finding a lot of fairways? Are we seeing more distance from it? Does it comprehend our strike? And do we, get the most out of the driver? So today we're going to do a test. I've got the Flight Scope XI Tour set up. I'm going to hit 5 balls where I feel like I'm swinging at my 80% swing, where I'm trying to hit the fairway. I'm going to give myself 12.5 yards either side of the target line that we've got set up on the Flight Scope, which is directly over one of the red flags in the distance. If it goes 12.5 yards either side laterally, then that will count as a missed fairway. Then I'm going to hit another 5 golf balls where I am swinging full out. And what we want to try and see is, A, does the lateral dispersion go up when I go to the full out one? Am I missing it by a greater distance? And also the distance as well. If I'm hitting 80% and I'm hitting 3 out of 5 fairways and the others are only just fractionally off there, is that a bit more beneficial to me? Or if I go full out and I'm hitting 2 out of fairways and it's not that wild, which is going to be the most beneficial? So 5 shots with each. I've already had a little bit of a warm out. Then we're going to jump back, have a look at the data and see what the answer is. Let's go for it. So playing my stock shot, trying to play that little fade each time, 80%. Let's see how we go. That's more like it. Oh, that was wild. So 5 drives there at 80%. Felt like I was trying to almost tone it down a little bit too much. My average carry was 260. The lateral yardage, i.e. missing it left and right, was 3 yards to the left, 3.4 yards to the left, which is a little bit misleading because I've got that big one to the right hand side, which brings the average a little bit more towards centre. But I've hit 3 fairways there pretty much, 12.9 yards, 12.6 and 5 left, and then I've had one that was 15 and then one that was, like I say, that big 29 yards to the right, which again is human error from me. Club head speed on average at 115, which is okay. I'd ideally like it to be up to sort of 118, 119 when I'm going at it full, but it fluctuated a little bit there as I was going through it. It was 119, 115, 108, 114, 120, so it seems that trying to swing it a little bit too slow might have a disadvantage to myself. We're going to hit 5 full out drivers now and see how we go with those. So full out drivers, going to feel I just up that tempo a little bit more. Oh, hit it out the heel. Straight down the middle though. Okay, so looking at the results now, quite interesting there. Like I say, there's that human error involved, so how I actually perform and what feels best for me as I'm going through. But definitely the dispersion on the 100% driver was a lot closer to centre. So we had, that would total out at 4 yards, 4.8 to the right, but we had 1, 2, 3, 4 fairways hit with one that was just a big loss out to the right. Now the strike wasn't great on all these. I got one really good one, and then I generally was a little bit heely ever so slightly as I upped to the speed. My club head speed jumped up, that went up 4 miles per hour, which is quite a lot, and the average carry jumped up 16 yards. So my average carry was 276 there. I had 256, the one that was a real poor one at the start, which really drops it down, but the carry was, you know, round 280 pretty much, or 285 quite a lot of the time. When we look at the 80% one, again very close. I hit 1, 2, 3 fairways, and then had that big right one, so that's generally just my miss. That's what happens when I miss a shot. Big heel, get a bit stuck, and it just ends up with a big high carve out to the right. So what I would say taking away from this test is, you know, there the numbers are saying that the 100% driver is better for me. Now it might change a little bit for yourself. If you are confident, and you know, I've been working on trying to up my speed a little bit more, and I am confident with my driver. It's a club I like swinging, so I don't feel scared of swinging it full out. But if you're at home watching this and you feel that when you do stand on it on a tee with a driver and you've got no control, I would probably err towards that 80% one, because the numbers aren't too different here. Obviously, like I say, human error comes into it, but if you're someone who's not confident with your driver at the moment, going 100% out and having that commitment and trusting where the club is, we would probably see that your numbers start to jump out a little bit all over the place. So have a go, test it at home, comment down below, guys, which did you think was going to be more of the fairway finder and more of the productive driver, let's say, for myself. Personally, I thought that 80% one was going to be a lot better, but I felt a little bit more comfortable going at it. 100% just felt a little bit more freer, so quite interesting that. Guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, do remember to hit that like button. Like I said, comment down below, are you an 80%er or you are a 100%er? Remember, hit the subscribe button. Loads more videos coming now we're out of lockdown, and I'll see you at Trafford Golf Centre very soon.